Good evening and welcome to another episode of Unscripted and Unchained RPG Review. I am DM Bloodworth, and as you can see by the graphics, today is a bit of a surprise, for myself included, because to be perfectly honest with you, I forgot that this box set was arriving today. It was kind of off my radar completely since I've been spending some time with helping out my daughter with a writing assignment that she had for college, as well as some other gaming interests. So when I went to check eBay to see, well, what else can I start looking to get into, I double checked my purchase history and I realized this was actually delivered today. So really quite excited about that. So here I have the box set. Now, to be perfectly honest, I jumped on this as soon as I saw it because it was marked as some lightware on the box, unused contents, original dice, everything included, including the tax and everything, came out to $70. And so it's one of my more expensive purchases, but I didn't want to hang around and wait 6 days to see if one of the ones running for $40 wasn't going to end up being 70 or more anyway. So this was a buy now, and so I jumped on it. So hopefully that pans out well. I have not opened the box yet. Haven't even looked at the contents. So this is my first look at the box, other than just some of the outside features of it and condition of it. So hopefully it's a win. So as usual, so here it is. Now this is, from what I understand, this is the first edition, or at least I'm expecting that it is. So once I open it up, I will find out. And I wanted to make sure that this included the sample adventure in the troll shaws, because I saw a lot of them were just the books and sometimes just the core rule book and not the supplement. So, like I said, this is advertised as being complete. And so here's the condition of the box. And as you could see, I mean, there's a little bit of an indent on here, but certainly no splitting, no tears. Well, actually one tear, so one split, but certainly some shelf wear for something that's nearly 40 years old. That's not too shabby. Looking on the inside, so actually, let me get organized here. So here is the main book, and I see there's the inserts and well, let's get them on camera. So here is the inserts, and it has that old book smell. Here's a card. Now I've always seen just pictures of this and never quite knew what exactly it is. I did not play this game back in the early 80s, but it was something that was certainly around and I knew about it. Let's continue taking out these inserts. So this is to join the fellowship. And then this is the MERPS counter display and guidelines, and most likely the sample encounter, and then the rule book. And I like always doing this little flex test here to see, how used it actually is. It's certainly an incredible condition. I'm really happy with this so far. So here is the unused Armory character sheet, the Armory character sheets, and there's quite a number of them. And then it looks like the second page. These might have actually been photocopied, and I don't know how many came with the original. Yeah, these feel like they were photocopied back then. I'm sure there's still an original set here. I'm going to set those aside and see what else is in the box. So here's another character record sheet, damage record sheet, and experience point record sheet. So tons of record sheets. Here is the bottom. All right, so the bottom of the box here, and just a little bit of fraying. There is that split on the side, but the reason I got this and jumped on it so quickly is, and I will display this as, let's go here, and there we have what I really consider the real factor in the value of this is the original dice. All right, and I know that these are the original dice. So so yeah, really happy with this purchase. So let's start taking a look at the book now. And see, like I said, I did not play this, and one of the reasons why I wanted to get my hands on it, though, and I like to get the oldest possible edition that I can get of the games that I collect. You know, the reason why I wanted to get this was because this is one of the game systems that MIFROG, which is one of my more favorite game systems, is partly based on, or certainly inspired by it. And so I wanted to get a copy of this so that I can look through it and then look to see how that connection really does take place. Now, this follows the lines of Rollmaster, from what I understand. And let's see. So this is the copyright 1984. So I'm fairly certain that this is the first edition, 1984 copy. There is an expanded edition as well. And looking through, we have an introduction. I'm just previewing this. I am not reviewing the game now because I seriously have to read it. I see there are some highlights in here, so it was obviously used at one point. I will continue flipping through. Some very nice interior art. Professions, background of the characters, experience points. Like I said, I'm just flipping through. Adolescent skill rank table. You know what? This is going to be very useful for me because I was planning on writing an adventure for MIFROG 4.0, and I was actually asking about, you know, how to come up with a system to take the player characters and kind of reduce their age down to different stages of adolescence. And so this might actually give me some insight on, you know, how to do that. So that's very, very useful for me to see there. And I'm certainly going to really consider it. The world system, the game master's task, injury, death, and healing, adventures in fantastic realities. I like that. I like that. Okay. So quite a few advertisements here. So the Roll Master series, the Lore Master series, Iron Crown products list. And let's continue flipping through. Animal statistics tables. Tooth and claw attack table. Grappling and unbalancing attack table. Ball spells attack table. Bolt spells attack table. I really do like to take a look at new systems. You know, these are new systems for me, and so it's a beautiful map here of the map of the Troll Shaws. This is the sample adventure here. Let's see what that insert included. So I am going to get reorganized there. There are those dice. And I certainly want to take a look at the display and guidelines, and it really does have everything in it. So very interesting chart. Let's take a look at these guys. Oh, just a larger, so a maps insert. And these are clearly large enough that you can put this on your table, and if the characters' miniatures are small enough to fit within those 1-inch hex, which I'm pretty sure they are, you can actually lay this out on your table and utilize it as such. But really cool stuff. And we put that back in there. Slide our dice over and rebox it up. So this will, of course, find a nice place on my shelf. And once I have some time to actually start reading through it, like I said, I'm going to focus on that now that I saw that they have a system for adolescent skills, and I'm assuming attributes as well. I will certainly take a look at that and see if I can use that. But really happy with my purchase. Still working on getting some of those older games that I actually did play. This was an opportunity buy. I was like, boom, let's snatch that up. And you never know. Sometimes you can come across what I'd consider a bargain. I mean, this in its condition for $70 without any fuss or muss. Waiting days on end for for an auction to finish off. I just didn't want to bother with it. I just, you know what, I'm going to grab it while it's there. So, and the original dice is the real buy there. So thanks for joining. I know this is a very impromptu. I was not expecting to do this video today, but thanks for joining. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're familiar with this game, which I know plenty of you are probably out there that are, and I know there's an advanced edition of this, which I actually might take a look into now. But if you have any comments about this, you know, anything that you want me to take a good look at, because I will do a formal review of this game system once I become more familiar with it, then just please leave that in the comments section. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. That channel is getting really, really close to hitting that 1,000 subs mark, and I have a couple free giveaways to do that. If you live in the continental United States, I will gladly mail those prizes out to you should you win. And once again, actually one of them is electronic, so that's not a problem. You could be anywhere in the world for that one. But the actual physical copies that I'm giving it away, unfortunately, I have to only give it to those that live in the United States, so that it's not insane to actually mail it out to you. Without any more, you know, stretching this out, please stay safe out there. I look forward to seeing you on a gaming screen sometime soon. You'll have a great evening. Take care.